Hi, my name's Neal. My company is Neal and Associates, and my associates being other members of the MSc course that I'm doing at the Centre of Technology. My specialities are low energy building. I tend to prefer heavyweight building rather than lightweight because I've had the benefit of living in heavyweight and lightweight construction, and I find that heavyweight is by far the more comfortable.
What's your favourite environment building material?
To be honest, concrete.
What?
What? A little concrete put in the right place and lasting for sort of 400 to 500 years, which there are a lot of houses of that age around. It is quite an economic building material. My sort of speciality really is Cob Building.
How easy is it to get planning permission to build such material?
The planning permission for the material isn't generally, it's the building inspectors who are a bit more fussy, so you have to be able to convince them the material is strong enough and durable enough.
So are you getting a lot of feedback from people that they would like building materials?
A lot of people like the idea of it. It tends to be garden ornaments, garden rooms, rather than full houses. Unfortunately, people find it difficult to get building blocks to build anything on, let alone a cob house. And with cob, you really need to have the correct materials on site, or very close by. So it's difficult to build a full house with cob. We're lucky enough to have a small holding, and the subsoil on our small holding is excellent soil for building with.
How long did it take you to get planning permission and build your house?
We had a problem with the planning permission because we just happened to buy a plot of land next to Green Common Air Base, and then having lived there for 5 years in a mobile home, we suddenly found out that we were living in the bomb blast protection area, the safety zone around an explosive store on Green Common Air Base. So we had a bit of a barney with them for a few years, and we now graze cattle on the former air base at Green Common.
Are you independent of the grid energy-wise?
Yes, we have a diesel generator at the moment, but I am the proud owner of a wind turbine, and we're gradually going to go over to PV as well and use the generator as a backup.
What do you use for heating the house?
The house at the moment is heated entirely by wood, but I've got a system rigged up to take the cooling water from the generator to provide a base load of heat.
Do you think mainstream companies that are meant to be thinking environmentally are likely to adopt the sort of techniques you do, like Barrett?
I doubt it. It requires me to think about my energy use, really. Most people buying houses want a system that they can just switch on and forget. But if you're going to do anything sort of radically environmental, you have to tailor your use of the energy to periods when the energy is available. You don't need a lot of friends. You can get a builder to do it, provided you badger him constantly. But it is easier if you've got a lot of friends. Friends aren't sort of tainted by conventional thought on building, so it's easy to persuade them to do what you want to do rather than what they think you should have done. So.
Why do you prefer cob as opposed to straw bale?
Cob is a heavyweight material. We had a lot of the material on site, so we didn't have to buy anything in. We would have had to bought in the straw bale. It was really the heavyweight construction that I wanted. We've got a house, will maintain its temperature for a long period. You can turn the heating off at night and get up in the morning without the heating being put on, and it's still perfectly comfortable even if it's really cold outside. With a lightweight building, you have to put a fairly constant heat input into it.
You also do other things like oven.
Yes, we do. We've got a cob oven and barbecue at home. Well, I've just made a jet fire.
Could you explain what a jet fire is?
A jet fire is basically an L-shaped fire. It's an insulated tube. You put twigs in the horizontal part of the L, and they burn at the junction or the elbow of the L, sit on a horizontal plate. So air comes in underneath, fires the logs at the elbow, and then you've got about 18-inch 450mm insulated riser where you get complete combustion at a very high temperature.
And do you integrate that into your Cob oven?
It's a separate unit at the moment, but sometime in the future I will put a system in the house with probably a three burner jet fire and then a separate jet fire to do the hot water.
Ah, good stuff. 4 to 6 inches we're going to be this way out. So it's about there. So it's big flake food, not sausages. So you actually want to bring it out the door about rather than making balls, so you'll make a flat pancake.
Wires and pipes, the mathematic circuits of the modern night. Through Hudson's, through the class on Park and the trash on Vine, through Europe and the deep heart of Dixie Blue, through savage progress cuts the jungle line. Russo paints a jungle flower behind her ear. Those candles shuck and jive, they'll eat a working girl like her alive.
No, I need that one.
With his hard-edged eyes and his steady hand, paints the cellar
Right,
full of
mix that one in.
ferns and orchid vines.
Get dirty hands!
And he hangs them down by his bang. He hangs it up above the jungle line.
Is that alright? Yeah, as long as you pack it down so it's perpendicular to the
The jungle line, the jungle line. Pretty women funnel through valves and smoke, steaming, steaming, steaming up the jungle line.
What is your opinion of the cat course?
The cat course is absolutely brilliant. Academically, it's really good. You can choose your own specialism from a very wide range. Socially, it's excellent. All the people on the course have a passion for the environment, and to be in a group of like-minded people like that is absolutely wonderful. And to go away for a week and really be a nerd and not be thought of as a nerd, it's absolutely brilliant. So I can't recommend it highly enough.
Pizza, special delivery.
I'll take one.
Well, you know.
Come on, I'm running the workshop, I'm not doing it.